Austin, Texas. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
There's my Armadillos, a homies team. Against, how about them Cowboys?
It's the Austin Armadillos taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas.
I dig it. Dallas won the kickoff in the first.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Austin team entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively,
got out to the 26.
but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And as we begin week 2 in the NFL, he was truly one of the top stories around the league. What a debut. Didn't look phased at all, handled everything with poise and grace, and played through in a big way. I can't wait to see what the defenses throw at him this week and see how he adjusts.
They'll start the drive with Love here. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago: 10 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
He dropped
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick,
we're going to see
a loss.
how my AI defense will do against these guys. So what I do is I set it to slow so we can watch every play. I can always jump in after a play. We're going to see how the AI does. This is Dallas
1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, right away.
Complete to Jalen Tolbert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Prescott on 1st down. And the throw on the sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Prescott yet again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all.
They burned me
deep. The guys you trust, especially across the
well,
middle of the field.
Maybe I better get in there.
He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Oh, let's see. See if we can rouse them up a little bit here.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard, maybe a touch less. To the air again, Prescott. A quick throw there is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the tackle.
Well, teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So
Hoppy Hobson on the edge.
Off and on his
Did he get in there?
For the Cowboy field goal.
Nope.
And his kick here is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right?
Too.
A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break.
There it is.
If this were...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. And what a big-time play there. 63 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there.
That Olshire.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Armadillos have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase.
And we'll see if AI, they ended up having to give up the field goal. See how AI works in the second possession.
They'll start off with a give to Lewis. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Almost the end of the first quarter.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Oh,
That'll
good pass
be caught.
play.
It's Tony. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Well, they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with an acrobatic catch. And the Cowboys are once again back in
front. Yes, they are.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Austin's offense ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. It's a big play there. 52 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the carry, it's Love. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Good game.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved.
We'll go right back to the AI defense, even though they gave up a touchdown. And we'll see how they do in this one. Basically, the Bills' defensive playbook I'm using.
Outright, he finds
oh, what a play.
And he'll be taken down,
he caught that.
Before they work it across midfield.
Amazing catches by the Dallas receivers.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Prescott.
Oh,
he
right
finds
to
his
the
man
tight end.
Complete. That's Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap.
Yeah, let's see if I can hold them to a field goal maybe here. I'll try my usual all-out blitz on them.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Rifles one, and that's
intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
There it is, picked right off. Tequila Jack with the interception. Number 11, tribute to Spinal Tap. These go to 11. This goes to 11. And the extra point.
It's good, and it's 21-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line.
I think I'll play defense this time.
Set to take the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field.
Oh, did they catch me?
Dwelling for it for very long.
Oh, I missed.
There he goes, left side. He's on his way. And finally
what a screen pass I gave up.
A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 60 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question, because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Schill recovers the fumble.
The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have.
Looking for Matthews again,
Didn't happen in this case.
Williams on the other side.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
That was a good try.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Oh.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league, has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more, and throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
All right.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. A big play there. As the first half is winding down.
There we go.
And the
That's what I was
Armadillos
looking
will
for.
extend their lead here just before halftime. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass. I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. They get the ball at the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Prescott now on second down.
Open man right side, it's Lamb.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as the tackle made at the 42.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Prescott.
This ball deep for Tony. That is incomplete.
Wow, I almost tipped it to number 1.
It's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin up at MetLife Stadium. The Giants hosting Tampa Bay in an NFC matchup. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, we head on over to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. 3 touchdown passes there for Jordan Love. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Najee Harris with a couple of touchdowns there.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins.
We'll let AI defense handle this drive.
Come the Cowboys now
no matter the outcome.
Offense first here in this third quarter.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't.
So we will just jump forward to change of possession.
A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Prescott.
Going right back to Ferguson.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I see my linebacker left him to go after
Lewis
him.
Between the tackles.
Right to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
That was a good run.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They try again with Lewis.
Oh,
that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott from the gun.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Prescott.
That's over the middle to Schoonmaker.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Now Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Prescott to throw it. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So on 4th down, Prescott off and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
And his kick is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12.
All right. So my auto defense
so after the
gave up
field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away.
That's offense. I'll run this out.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Oh, I almost slipped
And a
through
good
that
effort
hole.
on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Let's try the big guys out there.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Flushed out right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
That is caught. It's Williams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 30 yards there.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Love. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Armadillos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of this season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
Yeah, he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. Because he has that instinct, I think they hold their blocks just a little bit longer.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Big kick.
This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line.
All right.
Dallas
We'll let the AI
offense set for this
defense.
next drive.
I pretty much got the game
I kind
in
of feel
hand.
like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to.
It has to be now. So we'll just go to change of possession again. I'm not going to jump in. If they score a touchdown, they score a touchdown.
Prescott off play action.
Deep.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
In motion, that's Tolbert. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL
Second quarter
on
was a
EA
busy
Sports.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3.
Throwing, Prescott. And it's a fumble.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
All right, I
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the field.
Well, we ain't having much luck, but let's try to run the football. Not really a running team.
On 1st down, here's Love. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
6 yards.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
We're going to look for Alshire straight down.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, hit
as he throws there, incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide.
We'll go for it again.
Pick up a holding call.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. This is Love, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Armadillos are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start.
Yes.
All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
All right. Those games
the
in
kickoff unit as they run up and
42-16.
send this one away.
Still 2.5 minutes to go.
And the returner down
We'll
to
let the
knee,
AI
and this will
defense
come out to
take
the
care of it.
30-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
Aren't they playing wonderfully? But they have scored 16 points. Which the last game I gave up 17 points. Playing the same way.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lewis. So
The middle
from the 36
linebacker's
now,
good.
1st and 10. Prescott now.
To the right side,
Oh.
intercepted.
Kicked
And
it
this one will be
off.
returned to right around the 38-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
All right.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
That dude
Off the
should
play
just
fake,
drive.
he'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And
That's a
all
lucky
the way
catch.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards
That's a
there.
lucky
Nice
catch
play.
there.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as
That
he saw he
counter
wasn't getting
weak
a lane to
always
throw,
seems open
he pivoted
over
and
there.
found an alternate way to the marker.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Yeah,
You're going
let's
to
let
keep
the
these guys
fullback
out of the
try
end
to
zone.
power
You've got to
it
be
in.
able to commit to stopping the run, and that's
Let's
a
go to
nice
a
job there
fullback
getting the
run.
safeties involved in run support.
There they are. Ain't got many of them. Got that one right there.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Giants are tied, huh? Of course, I got to root for
The
Tampa.
kickoff team on the field now as they will
Steven
send this one away.
Grumpy Grindstaff. Kicking off the ball. 35 seconds left in the game.
And they'll begin the drive at the 30. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. Going underneath for Lewis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
There's Tolbert. He's got him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
That's your game.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Austin, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
All right. Clyde just finishes up the game. Week 2. I'm not going to broadcast every game. It's just I thought against the Cowboys that would be a good one. McCombs has an upgrade. There we go. We go down here and look at the standings. Let's see what the media question is. Oh, okay. I guess I should have answered the question before the game. So anyway, let's advance the week. See where everyone's at. The Eagles are coming this coming week. I'm the only team that's undefeated in that league. Let's view the whole standings. I don't undefeated teams yet. A lot of 2-0 teams right now. All right. Signing